Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Game 3 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do we need to know here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway in game 3. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Luis Ariz stands in. In the dirt. Ariz measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one fouled off.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him. Now, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Manny Machado now. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-0.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
There's the strike.
1-1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering way upstairs. Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second, no outs here in this decisive game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can...
That one the other way. Base hit, one run in already. Heading for the plate. The run scores from second, and it's a two-run single, and they take a two-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, there's the strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Machado, the lead runner, out at second. Merrill at first with no outs. So K marks the at-bat for X.
That is it.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
There's the strike. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, one out. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Darvish. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. And that's in for a strike. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ian Happ up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sheets makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Taillon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Makes the grab, 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres.
So the lineup flips over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is outside. On the ground to the left, Swanson zips it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Inside. And a count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
Got
dirt.
a full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Suzuki jumps out of the way of ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Darvish delivers. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First pitch, not close. Tucker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one ripped, but foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And no one can get there. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the plate. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Look strikeout.
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Swanson digs in. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. In to score from first. And now a wide throw to third.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
1 down, runner at third. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. And that clips the inside corner.
Ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Merrill pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And delivers outside. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Nico Horner on deck for the Cubs. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We play 2 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Takes it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's Manny Machado. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's through there for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And ball 1.
Low. Ball.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
The center fielder, number 3. Jackson
2 outs, base is empty.
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Two outs.
Ball. 1-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Nico Horner. That one almost got him.
Hee-haw. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit it right. 1 and 2's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. Gets off a throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And the batter now, Ian Happ. fly to left his first time.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Happ lays off.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Next pitch inside, and now 3-1. Darvish kicks, delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Horner, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Swing and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The walk and a run scored his first time. That clips the corner.
You know, these Cubs do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
That missed inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, no outs. Suzuki digs in now. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Singled and scored his first time. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ground ball left side, could be two on a Cronenworth. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. As we go to the top of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. The Cubbies leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Grounder might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Shaw tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail at 5-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Action in the pen down there. Nick Pivetta, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 76, warming up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Shaw, the next to hit, takes outside. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And the Cubs are down in order. They're still out in front 5-2. Decisive 3rd game of the wild card round. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Taillon back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shota Imanaga, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Keller getting loose as well. The 0-1. Line drive. Hat makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The Padres trailing by 3 here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
Next to hit, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. Taillon with a move to first. Tatis dives back in. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Tatis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and it's 2-0. That one missing inside. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Coming home, he'll score easily. The throw in.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's all for Jameson Taillon. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
One down, runner at third. And now Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Down. Ball.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Run scoring triple here for the Pods. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W. You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Tatis sizes this one up. 1 down.
The batter, number 2. Second
So
baseman.
here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings through that one for strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before it was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls.
In the box again, takes the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
2-2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 3. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge appears to be getting loose. Thielbar getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Gavin Sheets, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to left field. Hat. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And he chases that one below the zone. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, right fielder, Taillon.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 down, base is empty. And now
Kelly.
It's going to be Carson Kelly. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Upstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado pulls it down, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth, has grounded out a couple of times. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
But with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. That one inside, and that is ball 1. Kittredge goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. The Padres trailing by 2 here in the late stages of Game 3.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Cubs leading by 2 here in this decisive Game 3 of the wild card series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Tatis in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading up for the
Dansby
Cubs,
Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
In the air, left field, down the line, dives.
Hard on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. He wears that one on the elbow. And he'll take his base. And next for the Cubs, Michael Bush.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 72 preparing to come on if needed. Number 76 also getting ready. The 0-1. Shaw over at first with 1 away. That misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2-2.
missed. That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 1 out. Nico Horner getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards right center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That's a strike. Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And it's even up.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Luis Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards left center. Happ moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is fouled back. And that one a little bit high.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Padres down by a pair, and we're in the top of it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 3.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now,
Diego.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 76.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now
Lead
here
up
is
for the
Kyle
Cubs,
Tucker.
the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next one is off the play. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Right fielder, Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Ripped on a line to center. Merrill hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2
now
down.
batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's your 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Xander
Leading off
Bogaerts.
for the
0
Padres,
for 3
the
with 2
shortstop,
strikeouts
Xander
and a ground out.
Bogaerts.
Foul ball there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one to first. Bush takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Sheets. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a chance for Jake Cronenworth. In for a strike. 0-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. The Chicago Cubs win the wild card series and are moving on to the NLDS.